I'm wondering if you could just explain pretty quickly the different carving styles that you have examples of here and how they're related, if possible.
I need to hold them for the camera if you don't mind.
I'll start out with this because this is where all Norwegian art started, and that's the dragon style in English. This originated in the churches and on the Viking ships. They decorated their stop churches with dragon style around the portals as you walk in. And this design is actually from the Ernest Church in Norway. I did add two more pieces to it, but this dog-looking dragon in the middle is from the church. So this is where it started, was the dragon style.
Do you have a pattern for this? I mean, did you get a pattern for that before you
I just looked at a picture and drew it out.
Look at a picture.
Yeah.
That was a great close-up. And silent.
And these two are some more examples of dragon style. The one on my right, your left, is from a rune stone. The actual pattern had a chicken head on here, and I didn't like that, so I changed it. And the one on this side is a Viking pattern. It was actually a Viking iron needle. It was made out of bone, and you would rub a cloth on there until it got hot enough to smooth it out. Very labor intensive. And from the dragon style, the acanthus came to be. And again, this started out in the churches because the churches were the most important thing and could also afford this type of work. And it's based on the same thing as rose mulling. It's based on the acanthus plant. It grew in Greece. And I think it grows in California too. It's in a Mediterranean type plant. We always have a root in the design. And you see that right here. And everything comes out from that. And these are examples of figure carving. Figure carving is actually more of a Swedish tradition. Most people couldn't afford to have, or to waste time making just figures to look at. They had to have some use. So that's why the decorative carving is more prominent. Because there's actually a reason for cupboards, so you decorate it, and you can use that where a figure just sits there. So.
And the figure carving is thus a later development.
Right. The figure carving came about in the 1800s when they had a little spare time. Not a lot of spare time, but they had some. And this is an example of the coal roasting, which is the incised decoration. Coal roasting.
And what is it that you wrote into it?
It's bark dust, which comes from pieces of bark or coal. I've used coal too. I have an example here of the two different colors you can get from doing that. The dark is coal and the brown is from bark.
How ancient a technique is this?
Coal roasting goes back to the Viking times, so that's one of the older styles. And you also see it in American and English art as scrimshaw. And this is an example of the ale hand. And you can drink out of it. I try to make these faithful fitting there so you can get something out of it. And that's and the chip carving, which is in here. And that's an ancient type of art too, and each different community has, like the Swiss do a lot of chip carving, Germany does a lot of chip carving. So each of the different countries have their own